Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to this episode of Tech Stuff. Today we have with us the latest release from Tamron for the Sony camera line, the 70-180 telephoto lens. Now, Tamron has made great lenses over the years, the popular 28-75 and recently the 17-28 as well. And now with the 70-180, it completes the entire series. Now, I'm not going to do a comparison with this and the Sony telephoto lenses. There are many videos out there already. Instead, what I'm going to try to do is convince you that these three lenses are all you need to complete your photography setup. Now, we've always talked about the Trinity series of lenses, either with the prime range or with a zoom range. So a Trinity series is basically three lenses that you have in your camera bag that can cover a variety of ranges, enough for you to cover events and almost any kind of photo shoots that you might go on. Now, with just three lenses to choose for your kit bag, you gotta be careful which brands you go for. Now, you can opt for the Sony range, which is obviously one of the best out there, but with that comes with an expensive price tag. Now, what Tamron has done is lowered the price tag significantly to make it more accessible for users. But with that, of course, the materials are slightly different. They use a more plastic body, some of the lenses don't have image stabilizers in them, and that allows them to get it into the hands of the customers much quicker. Now, like I said, this is a budget Trinity series, which means it saves you so much more money, and according to my calculations, almost half the cost of what you would get if you would purchase the Sony native lenses. So the cost of a Tamron 17-28 costs about $899 US, the 28-75 would cost about $879, and the 70-180 would cost you about $1,199, bringing it up to a total of $2,977. Now, on the Sony side, the 16-35 costs $2,198, the 24-70 would cost you the same price at $2,198, and the 70-100 would cost you $2,598, bringing it up to a total of $6,994. So that's almost double the price that you would have spent if you had gotten the Sony instead of the Tamron. Now, I'm not saying that Sony's lenses are unreasonably priced. I'm just praising the fact that Tamron has managed to lower the cost so much and gotten to the objective of getting it into the customer's hands. Now, like I said earlier, with this price difference, there's obviously going to be something that you are losing out on. For example, the build quality. Now, most of Sony's lenses uses a full metal body construction, while Tamron has a mixture of metal and plastic. In most of the Sony lenses, they also include image stabilizers in the lenses, whereas the Tamrons do not. However, you can rely on the in-body image stabilization to help you out with those telephoto lenses. Now, if you look at this clip was shot totally handheld, and I can say that the shaking isn't that bad. However, if this was taken a bit more into the night where it's a bit darker, I would have wanted the image stabilizer on both the lens and the body itself. Now, the next most obvious difference is the weight of the lenses. Now, Tamron's metal and plastic construction will make it a lot lighter and a lot more easy to travel around, whereas the Sony lenses are made fully out of metal and can be a bit heavier. But with that, it gives you extra protection in case you drop these lenses or accidentally damage them. For myself, I haven't actually dropped the Tamron lenses at all, but I can feel it's a bit more delicate than the Sony lenses. Now, looking at the two telephoto lenses, you can see that the Sony is a 70-200, whereas the Tamron is a 70-180. Now, I've covered this issue before in previous reviews of Tamron lenses, but I'll explain it here again. The reason why Tamron doesn't push it up to 200 is cost. Now, going up to 200 might require an additional element, additional gears and motors inside the lens, which might bring up the price of the lens. And that's not something that Tamron wants. Tamron wants to get these lenses into the hands of their users without bursting the budget. Another key difference is that the Tamron is a telescoping lens, which means you can see the lens barrel extend and retract as you zoom in and out. Now, with that, Tamron has also included a locking mechanism to prevent the barrel from accidentally extending while it's in your bag. Now, one of the greatest things about these three Tamron lenses is that all three lenses share the same filter sizes, which means you only need to buy one filter that can fit on all three lenses. Now, this is something that I've not seen any other company do, and I'm glad Tamron has put that in, making it a lot more convenient for us users who are on a budget. Now, I had a bit of time with this lens and I did put it through its paces. It felt no different from a Sony 70-200. It did all the eye focus tracking, especially on animals, which is very impressive nowadays. You can see from this very cute clip that I managed to get my dog's eye in the frame most of the time and it tracks it almost seamlessly. I also did some regular focusing tests not using the animal eye focus on these kittens. Very adorable, I know, but let's just get back to the point. These three lenses are all you need to cover any event photography, travel photography, wedding photography, almost almost anything you need to take photos of. All of these lenses are also able to keep their aperture at a constant f2.8, giving you great performance in low light and also giving you that nice crispy sharp images that Tamron's very known for. Now let me just summarize this video by saying that I love Sony's cameras. They're great, they have great functions, they've been on the top of the market for so long. I have two bodies, the a6400 and the a7R III, which I'm shooting on, but I can never afford a Sony lens. Just because it's out of my budget. Once again, not because it's unreasonably priced, but just out of my budget. And that's where Tamron comes in. Tamron comes in to meet the smaller guys at the bottom who wants to reach the top. And for that, I say thank you to Tamron for making these three lenses available to us. And if you are looking for something to complete your kit, I'd suggest trying out any one of these lenses and you'll instantly fall in love with it. Alright, with that said, that's all for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have questions about this lens, leave it in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one.